You are unique. Unique. The problem when a principal and dean and registrar and lecturers, these Christian students don't understand who they are. Because time is over. I want you to go and read these verses. Philippians 3:20. Let's write down. Ephesians 2:19. And the 2 Corinthians 5:20. The first one, which is Philippians, says, our citizenship is in heaven. Ephesians says, we are fellow citizens. These are fellow citizens. The 2 Corinthians 5:20 says, we are God's ambassadors. Please read and corroborate those verses. You may be amazed who you are. Briefly before I end, let me tell you 4 things quickly applicable to an ambassador. Number 1, an ambassador does not give his own opinion. Do you know that? If you are appointed as an ambassador to the US, you don't give opinion about the election date in Kenya. You give opinion, you will be recalled. That is why here in a school, you follow the school rules. You don't bring yours. County number 1, you have concurred. County number 2, an ambassador does not pay for anything. If you don't know. If you are appointed an ambassador or one of your lecturers here, he or she will be lucky because you don't pay anything. School fees for your children is paid for. Electricity is paid for. If you are an ambassador, paid for. Let me ask them, do you pay school fees? Do they pay? They don't. Parents pay. You have concurred on county number 2. County number 3. What is applicable to an ambassador? An ambassador is a personification of a nation. An ambassador is a personification of a nation. What that one means, let me demonstrate. If you slap me as Mr. Nyanchama, in a court of law, you will be accused of assaulting me. An assault. But if you slap an ambassador, it's called different. It is called a national instinct. You see the difference? That is why, you know, people have never understood the psychology of students. Why, when something happens to one of their own, the whole of Ungara will burn. Why? It is not an assault. It is what? A national instinct, because they are the ambassador. Do you understand? Are you seeing the difference? But people have not understood the psychology. Because watu wanashanga sasa kama walipiga mtoto tu ndio wanachoma magari. It is war. Because First World War was declared when the ambassador was killed. You don't pay anything. It is what I mean when a student moves, a school moves. That's what it means, a personification of a nation. You touch an ambassador, you have touched a nation. You touch a student, you have touched a school because he's an ambassador. Point number 4 applicable to an ambassador. An ambassador is never elected but nominated or selected. Ask the principal here. Were all of these people elections done? You elected them. They applied. You saw their qualification. You said it, isn't it? We never hold elections to appoint ambassadors. So you have concurred on all counts. Something interesting. When you meet an ambassador, there is a diplomatic etiquette of courtesy. You bend, stretch your hand, and address Your Excellency. Can you stretch your hand to your neighbor and say, Your Excellency? It's my great pleasure to have you in this forum. I have demonstrated to you through verses Philippians 3:20, Ephesians 2:19, and 2 Corinthians 5:20, that you are an important person. The question is, when a principal and a dean, why? Is it that they don't know who they are? Next week, for His Excellency, this is a walkover. An Excellency has bigger business. When you go to that room, you know you are the Excellency. You make your work a lifestyle. I want you, Monday morning, when you meet in the exam room, just greet your friend, Your Excellency, how was your weekend? Are you understanding? Because the spirit of excellence is upon you. You are an important person. Exam, you write quickly. Go into bigger business because you have a nation to represent.